What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders. We are making our way through the Ruthless hardcore campaign. We're on the Royal Gardens. Now, I will say the difficulty definitely feels like it stepped up a little bit. I actually had a bunch of attempts in and failed. I'm hoping to be able to get my first win on this one. I was kind of overthinking things a little bit on this map, and I talked to Chiku a little. And asked him what he did on this one, and yeah, I think I was just overthinking things. If I go back to basics, let's get some RS stacks down, and I think that is going to be quite the difference for us. Let's go, where do we want it? Let's go right here. So gonna do, an RS stack on every core, and then we should have enough for one buff beam afterwards. But let's see. Let's see how it all works out. Let's see. Where can we get these? We'll go like something like that. A little sloppy placement, but it'll be alright. And then, yeah, we got enough for one buff beam. Where do we want to put the buff beam? Now, I put those together hoping to share a buff beam. Am I going to be able to do that? Let's see. If we go like, something like that. Yeah, I think that will get it. And let's get, swapped over. Oh no, the failed jump for the loss. Are we going to get there? Yeah, we got there. We'll get on our monk. I'm probably going to end up DPSing on the jester on this one. But let's see how it goes. Wave 1, you know, wave 1 will be the struggle. As usually is with these sort of things. See if we can't at least get this buff beam full up. We're going to be throwing some towers on that buff beam as well. And we are already taking a little core damage. Where are we taking the shots? All over the place, it looks like. Now, we got Gen like crazy. We're going to have to burn those gen out, of course, and then you see we're just getting zerged right here with all of the baddies. If we can get through this wave, things will get a little easier, but, you know, going to have to get through this wave. Additionally, I think I will split screen on this one. Not sure if I mentioned it, but if you're going to play with friends, I think this is a really good map to do so, as with some quality DPS running around on the map, you're going to have just an entirely different experience. So I think playing this one in a group is definitely kind of a smart move. We got one spider over here kind of doing his thing. All right, now what do we have? Let's go ahead and switch over. We're going to do DSTs, one in every direction, and then a bunch of LTs down on the main stack. Now I do want to get a buff beam right here, though. So let's go ahead and just drop one right here. And then we'll swap it up and get our DSTs and LTs going. Let's see. So, how do we want to do it? I think we just put one DST in every, pointed kind of every direction. Something like that. And then we'll go with some LTs, like maybe over here. Is that going to do it? Yep, that will eat up all the DU. And then, like I said, I think this is perhaps a good opportunity to get an alt in here. Let's switch over to our Jester for upgrades. And let's get a little boost summoner down. This is going to be with a range and a defense rate boost pet. We'll just slap this guy. Let's just go right, say there. And want to focus on just getting upgrades in. Oh crap, I forgot to put, or no, I got the buff beam on those two R's, so we're good there. Let's just focus on getting some upgrades going. And then I can always swap weapons. This is not really an upgrader, but it's a good enough of an upgrader. This is kind of my DPS Jester. that's, you know, a secondary upgrader. I don't have a super fine-tuned jester. In fact, let's give a little help to these copters here. I'd actually, the wave went, I don't want to jinx things, but that wave went pretty darn smooth. Probably my smoothest so far. Let's see, it's prioritizing those auras when I'm standing underneath, so maybe maybe stand up here and upgrade. I think we want to actually use the upgrade weapon though. We can switch over to, actually I'll just gauge it off of those copter ogres. They're coming in really quick. Of course, we got other copter ogres as well, but I'm following the whole out of sight, out of mind strategy. If I can't see them, they're not there, right, y'all? Isn't that how things work? Not really, but worth a try anyway. All right, let's see what else do we have here. We got a bunch of juice laying around. We got an ogre right there, actually. He's gonna get wrecked before he makes it over to the stack there. So good stuff there. Let's see. Let's just continue on. Might want to throw... Is that LT's? No reflex in, of course. Let's grab all we can. I mean, that's a few more free upgrades. Normally I wouldn't bother, but since it is a mild struggle getting through this one, I'm going to go ahead and gather it up. We can get it started now. I think I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna stay Jester. I should be getting some wheel spins off too. I tend to go into panic mode a little bit too much, and then of course I'm not getting any wheels off or anything on the Jester. See, I am just hitting the auras from down here. Wow, man. So many baddies that can just really use a little manual attention here on this map, that's for sure. Those guys are taking a good bit of damage down there. These ogres are thick. Thick. Oh no, that's a copter up top. Am I gonna have troubles here? Looks like it was, what, like 53 million health? Didn't, you know, even lost all the upgrades. Alright, now we're making it. It's not pretty, but we're making it. Go ahead and repair all this stuff just because. Yoink all the mana again. Never got this buff upgraded at all. So smooth. See, we got any other major piles of mana anywhere? Just need a little tickle more and I can get that buff beam upgraded all the way. Looks like we're good. Alright. And I think I'm just going to stay on the staff and DPS here instead of even bothering to try with the mana. We've only got 248 enemies and no doubt can kill quite a few of them myself. So we'll just throw a few upgrades around as we get them. We can get these copter ogres slapped down. It will certainly help things out quite a bit. Oops. And derped it up already. My first attempt at a wheel in probably a year. It did not go according to plan. We'll try again here if we have a few seconds left. By the time the cooldown is back up. I think we're actually going to be good, though. This one is a very, very good reminder for me personally as a player not to overthink things. I started off with all kinds of traps and stuff going and just, was failing by wave 3 or 4 on multiple attempts. So going back to just the basics and what we know works, R stacks, LTs, DSTs, and there we go. That is my first win on the Royal Gardens. So this one was definitely a challenge. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I believe this is where the infested loot scaling starts for survival. So this map through the summit should have the same loot scaling as infested. I believe this is where it starts anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments there. However, there we go. That is Royal Gardens, Ruthless Hardcore, and a good fun challenge, no doubt. But thanks a ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.